Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. Week 1 is finally here for our eSports 2K Pro-Am All-Star Tournament.
In the first round. Because I was in the first round. See you next turn. Period.
I could say we're the underdogs, but us knowing that we have the skill and the potential, that's what we're going to try to do, upset everything.
After last year's loss, it was really tough. I mean, I remember sitting there for the next 2 hours just thinking, like, what can I do? I mean, what can we do to build from there? This year, we'll be locked in from game 1 until...
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show, presented by Kia.
The NBA postseason is upon us. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My playoff-tested compatriots are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers as the number 1 seed in the tough Western Conference, they enter this series with every expectation of asserting themselves and advancing to the semis. And here we go. Game 1, round 1 of the playoff. Shaq, what adjustments will these teams need to make now that they're in the postseason?
Four is already come.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player.
We did it!
Before I break anything, do that. Just want to say, thank you all for coming out. I can't say how happy I am about this moment and how proud I am to share this moment with all of you. And I just wanted to say, first and foremost, that I did not do this alone. Those 14 other guys on this team, to this great coaching staff, each and every one of us contributed to this. So let's give it up for them. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for this whole team. Secondly, I just wanted to say how wonderful it is to be winning this award in front of the best fans in the world. I love this city. I love this team. Thank you for all your support throughout the years. Thank you all. And lastly, I just wanted to say a special thanks to my mom, who I know is watching, to my dad, who I know is watching, to Coach Washington Falls, and to my teammate Justice. Thank you for all your support. Now let's go out here and win this game. What do you say? Let's go get it!
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Luke Walton. Dave, what do you have to say? Thank you, David.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip off. To the Lakers. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Alec Burks is out there with Hill. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Out to the wing. Burks kicks to Hill. Poked away. Down low. Gobert the pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's blocked.
Nice job by Perez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
Well, Orange Juice seem to be loving the attention they're getting. They know how to turn heads, as demonstrated by what they wore to the arena tonight. Wow.
Jeez. I mean, usually you only see those colors at like a bargain bin or at the paint store. But they found a way, like everything else, to make it work.
On its way from Burks for 2. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Young, right side, from 17 feet out. No good. In and out, off the rim. The Lakers on D. Hayward dishes to Burks. Gobert the screen. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Young. And the call will be against Perez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the open
Can't
back.
make those mistakes. Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And Favors kicks to Hill. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Perez. Here's Randall. Drops in the layup for 2. Randall's got his first basket of the night.
Super focused from Perez. Outstanding awareness to spot the open man.
Out to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Poked loose. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shots good from Young. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Fires from deep. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Jazz trail by 9. Hill kicks to Favors. Perez with the ball. Young outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good score there coming from some smart passing by Orange Juice.
And Perez knew what Young was thinking, and boy, was the setup perfect. Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Nice release there from Perez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Perez.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And here is Perez. Lets it go from deep. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here is Favors, looking for his first basket still in this one.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And the call will be against Prez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Randall against Hayward. And the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The three from Hill.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now Prez. And no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Los Angeles leading by 15. On its way from Young for 2. And again, it's the Lakers.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Prez. Trying to find Mozgov. Gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a game Justice Young is having. He already has 13.
Utah shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Ingram and Randall, the Young forward tandem. Prez out there with Young. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Warriors was superb. He finished with 30 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
It's stolen by Prez. Back to Young. And again, it's the Lakers.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Hill kicks to Favors. Feeds it to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Prez. And he tries for 3. And Young with the basket on the assist from Prez. Prez has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Knocked loose. Randall passes to Prez. Randall dishes to Mozgov. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Favors kicks to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. LA has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on three. Young's shot is off.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And Favors kicks to Hayward. Passes to Hill. Favors sets the pick for Hill. He dishes it to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Young in the corner. Favors brings the double. The feed to Ingram. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Favors dishes to Burks. Doesn't go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Young with no one around. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Gobert the screen. And now Randall pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And finish off by Prez. Well, this is what it's all about. Both Prez and Young have it going and the numbers are piling up.
And Orange Juice putting the squeeze on for sure. Tremendous play from that duo.
Hayward kicks to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. The offensive rebound. Nice D from Prez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him sucking himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Hey, we're in great shape. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to...
Ingram. Prez kicks to Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, really like how Young stays aggressive on offense when his shot is going down. I mean, showing a lot of confidence in his ability.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Favors. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Favors got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Prez. The dish to Williams. Here's Prez. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Prez. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. The shot, no good. Hill with some nice D. Knocked loose. Down low. Prez passes to Mozgov. On the wing, Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Prez, and he banks in the layup.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. A different look for Utah. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Alec Burks. And Shelvin Max subbed in for George Hill. Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked for the Jazz. Johnson comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Joe Ingles in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Johnson, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Los Angeles. Kicks to Young. He feeds it to Prez. Back to Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Mack has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Orange juice connecting on the alley-oop. Great pass and great finish.
And you saw that little bit of eye contact between Prez and Young. They had that in mind the whole way.
And it goes down 2 points. 26 points for Prez.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Mack. It's stolen by Prez. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Mozgov throws it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And Los Angeles with some changes. Torek Black comes in for Mozgov. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Randall. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mack. Shoots off the screen. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first. And through the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, points and assists in the first half for you. What adjustments do you expect them to make the rest of the way?
Yo, man, they can make all the adjustments they want. It's not going to matter. Certain things you can't do anything about, and my offense is definitely one of them. In fact, I challenge them to try to make some adjustments a couple of them, and that's just as simple as that, man. I'm a beast.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game. Go home.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He has 29 points and a ridiculous number of steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Here is Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Hill in at the point guard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Just a gritty effort down low. The D sometimes has no answer for Young other than to foul it.
Jazz shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Got a piece of it. Outside Favors. Burks dishes to Hayward. The kick out to Hill. A second chance effort. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Young for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the basket by Hill.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
Young in the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Perez. It's Young on the wing. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Hill with it. Now defended by Mozgov. It's stolen by Perez. It's tipped. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
Sloppy play really costing them, Greg. Much of their problems have been self-induced.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And that's an exceptional slam right there. Perez just destroying the bucket with his ridiculous power.
It's stolen by Perez. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
Here's Favors, and he makes good on the layup. Favors has got 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Young. Rebound, Utah. For 3, Hill. The rebound by Young.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Knocked loose. Burks kicks to Gobert. And Perez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Perez.
That's just all energy. Young really a pest on defense with his quick instincts.
Outside Favors. It's back to Hill. And now the fast break. Perez with the ball. And Randall throws it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Inside, and Randall throws it down.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And Favors kicks to Hill. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Prez leading the charge. Down low. Here's Ingram. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ingram's got 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Prez kicks to Young.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And you folks at home might be able to hear it. Pick it up. The crowd chanting for orange juice.
And this crowd appreciates great team play, and they have been spoiled with that here tonight.
Hill, no good.
But boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a third NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said he's God disguised as Michael Jordan. Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
It has been a three-point, and sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Jazz have shot 3 of 5. The Lakers also making some changes. Young's checked in for Young. Clarkson comes in for Williams. And Prez is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. He's checked in for Chandler. Alec Burks comes in for Rodney Hood. And George Hill's subbed in for Mack. Prez in at point guard. Clearing hands out there with Young. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Black in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Lyles checked in for the Jazz. Raul Neto comes in for Hill.
And really, is a fantastic player who his teammates look up to. And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Dishes it to Black from 12 feet out. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And that's what we've come to expect from Prez, a team-first player who is really good at distributing the ball.
And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's stolen by Prez. Nance, right side. Clarkson kicks to Young. Lakers passing it around, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And don't you just love the physicality of Young, making the D get up into him on these shots?
And so Young nails them both. Here's Neto. And the call will be against Prez.
I'm Prez.
That's his third foul of the game.
Presidential pardon.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. deep. The long distance three is buried. Prez has got 47 points.
Even with high-intensity defense surrounding Prez, he makes these shots look simple. I mean, that's a gift, folks. He takes his time, stays in rhythm, and doesn't mind the pressure.
They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The pass to Lyles. There's the pitch, 2-on-1. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hayward passes to Neto. Lock at 6. Here's Burks. No good off the back of the rim.
You love the close out on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
You're kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And the shot goes down.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Young from outside, good on the triple. Young's got 54 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
The shot's good from Nance.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And pushing it up Los Angeles, the Lakers again in transition. And it's Young finishing it off.
What effort. Young just taking off like a rocket for that jam.
Jazz shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Prez has got 51.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Jazz making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Prez leading the charge. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Max checked in for Utah. Neto kicks to Mack. Prez brings the double team. It's stolen by Prez. Up the floor. Here's Young. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, just remarkable focus by Young to nail the shot. The D starting to rough him up a little bit, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
Poked loose. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Neto can't get it to go.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And the basket by Diaw. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Young on the follow. Young's He's got 12 now in this quarter.
I like the pace with which Young plays. Takes his time on offense. Does his best to only take shots within his wheelhouse.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Shots good by Clarkson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Levens checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Jazz, Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Hayward. Rodney Hood subbed in for Raul Neto. Ingles can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Prez kicks to Young. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long. Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Prez with the bucket.
Wow. What can you say?
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Feeds to Young. Floats it up for Young.
What a top-notch game. Gotten him in front, and it seemed like he's going to keep him there. All by himself, it looks like.
It's stolen by Prez. To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
It's stolen by Nance. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Young.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Hood dishes to Ingles, using his post move to get the 2 points.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Prez kicks to Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Back to Mack. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And the basket by Ingles.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Prez passes to Nance, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chandler is screen. Pass to Diaw. Back to Mack. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Prez. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Chandler kicks to Mack. Here's Diaw. Nance with some nice D. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Young from the arc, drains the three-pointer.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Now here's Prez. It's good.
And sure, that was deep, but Prez has really mastered the art of knocking down those shots.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, another triple-double for you. How many more of these are we going to see from you this year?
Like your tenacity out there. You're showing me something which I like, so keep it up.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Man.
Hey, keep playing like that.
Shh. I ain't never losing this spot.
Keep playing like that.
Hey, top 5, starting 5.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez. Tonight's performance, nothing short of miraculous. He drained shots from all over the floor, hitting for 50-plus. That's all-star level offense right there.
Well, he set the tone for them in the series in the best possible way. He came out there with determination and really was the emotional leader of the team to help them win the game one. Look at him, Ernie, diving on the floor, yelling at people, talking back to the coach. This guy was, woo. It struck fear into that team, Ernie. You know, what else can I say?
He was, and that will wrap up tonight's
I just don't know if I feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, no, hey, I get
live off of the hype, huh? Real thing, eh?
Yeah. I pull up in Lexus like it's 07. I gotta hit the next one. Last year, I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need addressing.